date on all that good stuff. So check it out. I also want to bring up a few major issues that I have been seeing once again on repeat. I want to talk ISBNs just for a brief second before I get into the main meat of everything. ISBNs are not resellable. What I mean by that is you can only buy and purchase an ISBN from one place, and that is R.R. Bowker. The reason why R.R. Bowker kind of has a hold on that is primarily due to the fact that they were there when it was initially brought out to public. So they kind of earned that right out the gate. It was the ISBN was originally the SBN, which was the standardized book number, which is to help track logistical sales internationally, as well as protect your copyright and protect your IPR. It was invented by the UK. Britain was all on top of it. The ISO found out what was going on. They wanted a piece of it. They wanted to bring it globally. So an ISBN is absolutely necessary when you are doing a book. There are two ISBNs that you need. There's an ISBN 13 and an ISBN 10. An ISBN 10 is just a reconverted version of a 13. When you go on the R.R. Bowker site, there is a converter. Now, you must have an ISBN for all formats of that book. All formats. Now, there is an ISSN if you have a series. That's a whole other thing. We'll get into that a whole other time. And it is kind of expensive, I'm not going to lie. It is kind of pricey. It is kind of up there. But it is necessary. There are platforms out there that do sell ISBNs. If they are not R.R. Bowker themselves at myidentifiers.com, they are not legally allowed to do that. The reason why I know that is because I'm part of the ISBN protection team. It's a group of us that kind of go around and make sure that ISBNs are on the up and up. The reason why I do that, we had a client, he was a great author, he bought an ISBN from a third-party resell, and it ended up screwing him, because when you put an ISBN together, there is metadata that goes in there. Who is the author? Who is the publisher? Who is this? Who is that? The publisher wants that publisher spot. You have the author. You wrote the book. And also your Library of Congress control number, LCCN number, can go in there. Your copyright number goes in there, because an ISBN is also not a copyright. It does not protect you on the copyright side. Would it hold an argument in court? I'm sure. It does not protect you on that end. All right, so to get into the main ingredients of this, I want to talk about, once again, social media. Hey ho! The reason why I want to kind of get a little bit more engraved into it, specifically one platform, is the Book of Faces, Facebook, Mr. Zuckerberg himself. I want to get into that platform because we tried something different. We decided to go ahead and push a heavy platform using just different statistics that we've learned that I've never really played too much with. Now I have some SMO background in marketing. I can do social media advertisements all day. It can have an impact. I can track analytics. I can do cross multi-platform analytic tracking. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But Facebook, they changed kind of the way the aggregators hit, because they changed the way their feed formats. It used to go by something a whole different that was very friendly to those who had the PPC, pay-per-clicks, and had a really good return. They still do, if you know how to use it. Now, they changed it to the users' favorites, their habits. So, but if you know how to use the pay-per-clicks, the boost, if you understand how to track your analytics and understand how that works, you should be fine. People are kind of straying away a little bit from using that. You shouldn't just use advertisements on that. 500 million people are on Facebook. 500 million people watch Facebook video content. So, if you have something like a YouTube channel, by the way, I want to thank Adventure Nation. They are a YouTube channel. They are a YouTube team ran by #Ballspo and his team. They go out and they check out all of these cool abandoned places, all these cool areas in Pennsylvania, and they're going to be doing it nationally. They are one of the best YouTube channels I have ever seen, ever watched. It's great editing. It's not bunk content. It's not bull. It's super fun to watch. shout out to #BallsPo and the Adventure Nation team. There will be a link below in the description for them. So check them out. Like, subscribe. They like that stuff. They love that stuff. They want some more of that stuff. So, they say that statistics are showing that live streams are shared 6 times more often than any other video content. A live stream. So that is also kind of the explanation behind our live feeds going out on what day? Can you remember? Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? No, it's not. It's Friday. I'm an idiot. Look at me. But on Friday, since I'm doing my live stream, after seeing the statistics and kind of playing around back in it with some of our social media partners and some of our influencers we have on there, we played around with them, played around with the analytics, and it's true. We had a huge impact, dude. It was crazy. Our growth, for those who don't have visual, we have a screen share up right now of the actual growth from the last 28 days. And we've only been active on it for 7. And I really mean that. We've only been active for 7. Our page likes is up past 12,000%. Engagements are up 433%. Our engagements, when you click on our stuff. And we have barely anything up there. Because as everyone knows, I haven't been active on it too much. I have been engaging and growing, but I have not been posting too much content. Once again, oopsie my badsy. You'll get that back, I promised. Page followers up another 12,000. Views up. The reach is at 1,800. Right now, the growth of that is 1,648% of the reach. Now, reach is good. It's not an engagement. I understand that. But your reach is where you need to go. Then you can start playing around with your postings, your more grab. It helps grow your engagement. But for those who don't have the screen share, you're kind of missing out. My words won't really explain it. It's super crazy, super insane about how our growth for just the 30 days of the show. It's been super nasty. We've been loving it. So Q&As are a great way to kind of engage streamers and stuff like that. If you have a business, if you have a book coming out, if you're an influencer, if you're trying to be an influencer, if you're trying to publish, make sure you're on your social media platforms properly. You have to engage. You have to use them right. Facebook is coming back. Twitter's up there. Instagram, get on Instagram. Pinterest, author shows. But it's also a great way for brand recognition. The ideas and strategies we use were given to me by people who do international brand recognition. So if it worked for that, it's going to work for pretty much anything else. Another good thing, according to Parsley, 46% of referral traffic is from social media. 41% of that specific percentage is Facebook alone. That's insane. That's referral traffic. That's your conversion. That's your click over. That's your buy right there. That's your purchase. Why are people not leveraging that and not doing it properly? And everyone's asking me, what do I do? Do I just put a couple ads out? Yeah, of course you still do your search engine ads. Of course you still do your high rate ads. But this gives you a broader audience, a broader reach as to who will stop and see you, so you can kind of tweak those ads as well and get the maximum impact. That's what that is. Your initial impact is all what it's all about. And it is social media, not sales media. Okay? Social media means engage. Don't be a ding-dong. Don't be a dippy. Engage your viewers. Engage your listeners. Engage your growth. I've been speaking to this one writer. I'm not going to disclose name mix. We'll be doing a show soon with him. He's a Patreon member, or will be. And we're going to be consulting him through his publishing and through his book. We're going to be coming up with an entire marketing scheme live on the air. So, I did that by engaging him. He wrote me a message on the Write It Out radio page. I engage him. If I don't, my team engages him almost immediately. Well, we try to do it as immediate as we can, obviously, when we're in production, when we're doing our commercials, and we're doing our answer sponsors. It's kind of hard to do that right out the gate, especially since we are, we're getting bigger, and we're trying to grow better and trying to, get better stuff for you guys. It does take in time, but we do respond back. We've been talking back and forth for 5 days now, and he's got some good stuff, and we're really interested in consulting with him. But without that connection, it's not possible to grow loyalty and respect between each other. You want your demographic, your consumer, their customer acquisition, demeanor to the vibe, exuberate, loyalty, honesty, trust me, I am the brand for you, I am the service for you, I'm the person you want to entertain you via media, books, literature, blogs, posting, Instagrams. You want them to trust you, that they will leave entertained or leave absorbed in some way, shape, or form. If you're not trusting them or caring about them enough to engage them, there's no reason why they should. And it's their right, I get it. No one wants to jump into a spam message. No one wants to jump into a spam email. Don't make your platform that. Make it engageable. Make it friendly. Make it somewhere they would want to check periodically. And when your name and your page comes up on the notification, make it something they care about. You know what I mean? Having that quality content, having that consistency, which I'm the guy, but having that engagement, that will bring it, and will bring it at a higher rate. It'll be faster and it'll be worth it more. If you do have consistency, you will have a higher growth. You'll have a higher share, higher loyalty. Get out there, network. Get on Facebook. Get on your social medias. Learn your call to actions. Okay, for those who do not know what a call to action is, if you put a post out that involves a click or something they must, engage to drive them to where you need to go or to get what you need done, don't use subscribe. Subscribe usually triggers the brain to make it feel like there's a payment involved, especially in podcast. I love listen now, shop now, join, learn more, join here. Those are great engageable words. Those are good tracked words because they don't sound, standoffish. They don't sound icky-ish. They have a higher conversation for they have higher conversions than for more information. So when people who are using for more information, they got beat out by shop now, learn more, join here, click now, all that stuff. Short, quick, to the point, break bold, don't make it lengthy, good conversions. And this is all just Facebook. Easy stuff. Get videos out there. If you're like me and you hate being on camera, which I don't, we are working on an animation part, which I'm super hella excited about because I don't get to be on camera and I get to be a cartoon. I don't see the downside. If you show me the downside, I will believe your downside. Until then, there's no downside. But get on there, jump on that, get on it. Expect more from us this week. We'll be out there a lot more, so check us out on facebook.com/writeitoutradio. Support us on Patreon. We need more Patreon supporters. We want to give you guys exclusivity. We want to give you guys more community. We want to give you guys something that you can use without having to constantly replay our podcast, which, by the way, please like, subscribe, share, and rate us, and comment. I want to know what you guys think, man. Please rate us, comment. iTunes, radio.net, Spotify, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Blueberry, you name it, I'm on it. WriteItOutRadio.com. It's all pretty much there. Don't ding around. Get it done. That stuff really does help us, so if you guys would, thank you very much. Those who have left their ratings and their comments, thank you. You guys have been so sweet. You guys drive us to do more, and you guys motivate us to bring quality, and that's very important to us because it's very important to you. The industry can eat you alive and cost you too much money. That's not fair. Keep us around so we can keep correcting that. You know what I mean? So, Patreon, we're missing. We are on Instagram, Write It Out Radio. Twitter, you can get on my Twitter at AR_Kaufmann. Capital A, capital R, under that score. Capital KAUFMANN. AR Kaufmann. I'm on Twitter-ish. I don't tweet that much. I want to,